Hello, beautiful people. How are you feeling today? I hope it's with a smile. Do you know who you are? I was just sitting here getting ready to shoot this video, and this brother was walking to his van, and I shared the YouTube channel with him. And he thanked me, and he said he needed that. And as he was pulling off, he could hardly pull off, for stopping right here, looking back, thanking me for taking my time out to love him, like I'm taking this time out to love you. And I pose that question to you to face that challenge. Do you know you? Do you know who you are? Picking up from where I left off at yesterday. You were born in the light. You wasn't born in darkness. You was born in the light. You were born naturally loving. You were born naturally with love inside of you, because everybody was born with a soul. You were born with a male soul, or you were born with a female soul. But you were born with a soul. And that soul came comprised, and that soul came compact with the natural nature, breathing the free air, coming out of the womb, filled with love and to be loved, and to share love and to show love. You see, but somewhere along the line in growing up in love, as I stated yesterday, if you were born into a family, the family saw that love in its continuance to cultivate that love, so that love, or so that you can continue in that love, and that love will manifest the beauty of its brightness and its rays like the sun, stretch wide across the sky to give light. That's what love does. That's what kind words and a smile does. And you grew up in that love. You grew up with that love, and but develop and mature to understand that that was love, and to know that love, and it's continuous to continue giving that love away. Unfortunately, people who have been wounded by molestation and rape and all of these different things and offenses and abuses in their lives, growing up, born into love. But somewhere along the line, and I don't know if I would call them friends, but I would say associates, associated themselves with you who went through some of the same things. And you did not know how to identify with a balanced diet of love, light, and of love, darkness. And someone attached themselves to you whose mind had developed to a state of what had developed to a place in their lives to reason with what has been done to them, and to accept what has been done to them as a way of life. And they imposed on you, transitioning, unfortunately, from love, light, from love to darkness, to no longer have that love and that light. And they imposed on you, they mentored you through their pain and their suffering, for you to identify with what you were going through or what had been done to you. for you to no longer accept love since you felt like love was not there to preserve you, to strengthen you, to nourish you, to encourage you, to inspire you, to motivate you, to promote you, to lead you and to guide you and to be a lamp unto your feet and a light unto your pathway. You felt like that love was not there, the essential being. How you doing, sir? Check out my YouTube channel, Frank Anderson, Kind Words and a Smile. Share it with somebody. Somebody else out there is going through. They're lonely, depressed, and suicidal. They need to hear what you got to say. So I can love everybody that way, okay? Nobody told you they love you today. I love you. Don't forget Frank Anderson on YouTube. Yes, sir. Have a smiling day. And because love was not there to secure them, to protect them, to keep them safe, but because that associate, that person that attached themselves to them, to associate themselves with them, to assassinate and to attack that love that was in them, to take that away with their fears, their hurts, their pains, and their abuses. They gave what has been done to them and what they were going through, or what they were trying to sort out, what they were trying to figure out, with the remnants of love to remain. They imposed on them to take that away. I love you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's heal our community with love, kind words, and smiles. Thank you. You see, people are reacting. People are responding. People want love, kind words, and smiles inducted back into their community. They want it. And he immediately just called me to show me that he pulled it up. You see, beautiful people? You're naturally born to love, but hatred, anger, bitterness, violence, offense, abuse, disrespect, rape, murder, all this stuff, molestation is taught. And I'm not trying to rain on the parade of someone else's painful experiences in life or to speak down, condescend them in some way, for them to think that I'm being insensitive or that I'm not compassionate or concerned. I am passionate and I am concerned. I am concerned that you don't remain where you are. After a certain period of time, you know, it may sound, you know, selfish, or it may sound, you know, or as if it's not meaningful or that I don't care, because you may say, well, how would you know you never been experienced or you never been through it? Well, one thing I do know and understand is this, is that, you know, when something is not good for you, too much of anything that's not good for you should not remain there for you, or you should not remain in that state or in that place for a long, extended period of time, or you could lose yourself in that. And that's what I don't want you to do, is get caught up or get stuck. So, you know, as a result of that fact, sometimes, more times than not, it's better not to consult with other people with where you are with what you're going through, or, you know, to have a balance of both sides so that you can have a free will to choose, so that you won't lose. Because if you don't, you're going to accept the first voice that you hear, because the lie usually is the first one to want to tell its story. So it could be the first one to plant that seed of that thought in your mind, and now you're entertaining that thought. But you've got to move beyond that. And you got to hear both sides, the good side and the bad side, so that love will remain. Have a smiling day.